Declutter Your Mind. By S.J. and Barry Davenport. Declutter Your Mind. Scott is a lovely attempt to liberate the strong instrument that we all carefully carry on our shoulders. The magic starts to unfold once you clear out this powerful machine and get a better understanding of the objects and people in it. You will then reach new places in life where you have always desired to be. We will study today from the synopsis of Barry Davenport and S.J. Davenport's book, Declutter Your Mind. Scott, a licensed personal coach and creator of online courses, Barry Davenport is the creator of the award-winning personal development website Live Bold and Bloom. She is also the author of several self-improvement books on mindfulness, life passion, good habits, creating confidence, and simplicity. Having written more than 30 books in the self-improvement genre and having them translated into 12 other languages, Scott is a Wall Street Journal best-selling author. His books offer daily, doable action plans for important areas like work, relationships, fitness, and health. You will learn how to declutter your mind by removing the mental clutter that may be preventing you from being more attentive and focused in your day-to-day activities. Therefore, let's learn how to achieve a simpler, more tranquil mental existence and recover the time and emotional resources we forfeit to worry and overthinking. Are your thoughts taking over your life? Are you stressed or anxious about the things you have to do? Or do you just want to stop thinking about life? This book in summary is unquestionably for you if you said yes to at least one of these questions. Chapter 1. Clearing Your Mind. Our perceptions of reality have an impact on our mental health. However, our minds might become cluttered by too many concepts. Because our negative ideas often return immediately after we put them aside, they have a profound impact on us. To control our thoughts, disengage from the negative ones, and clear our brains, we must practice mindfulness. 1. Deep, focused breathing. Shortness of breath or fast breathing are common reactions to stress or overwhelm. Breathing deeply, slowly, and rhythmically can help us restore mental control. Every day, try to practice deep abdominal breathing for 5 to 10 minutes. 2. Meditating. The majority of meditation techniques start with sitting still, paying attention to your breathing, and blocking out outside distractions. It improves your general brain power, fosters divergent thinking, lowers stress, increases productivity, and encourages focus. Begin by meditating for 10 minutes every day. Meditation is a means of accessing the silence that already exists within your mind, hidden beneath the 50,000 thoughts that the typical person thinks each day. 3. Reframe all negative ideas. Critical thinking gives us the ability to solve problems quickly and effectively, the authors eloquently put it. Thinking creatively enables us to generate unique, varied, and complex concepts and relationships. However, unwanted negative thinking clogs our brains and frequently saps our zest for life. To develop the reframing habit and counteract this tendency, take note of your ideas and be the observer. Disentangle yourself from your thoughts and pay attention to what's going on within your head. Name that thought. Recognize in your mind that thoughts are not reality. Say something like, "I think I'll never finish all of this." Say no. Picture shoving pessimistic ideas into a balloon that floats away or into a deep pit. When you find yourself thinking negatively, try the rubber band method, which involves gently snapping the rubber band around your wrist. This physical activity will stop the negative thoughts from continuing. Recognize your triggers, which include almost all negative thoughts brought on by certain people, circumstances, or bodily states. To ensure you are aware of when the triggers occur, please write them down. Use diversion to stop the cycle. Get involved in an activity that requires concentration and mental energy. 4. Create fresh tricks for your aging mind. Question the idea and replace it with a pleasant experience or prior win. Practice acceptance by saying, "I accept this struggle is happening." Inhale deeply and make an effort to put an end to your mental battle. Consider whether there is anything I can do to make things better right now. Does it teach us anything constructive? How can I obtain help while I'm going through this? Take thoughtful action. To keep yourself from reverting to overanalyzing or worrying, do something constructive that calls for concentration and mental strain. Writing, painting, drawing, practicing an instrument, creating something by hand, and working on a challenging topic are examples of these kinds of activities. Set a worry timer for 10 to 15 minutes, and then give yourself permission to worry about everything that comes to mind. Take it all out. To digest your ideas or come up with answers, write them down in a journal. Chapter 2. Organizing your life's commitments. Many people respond to life's whims without properly considering what is best. Determining our basic values that remain across time, challenges, and major changes is an easy way to evaluate the amount of information in our lives. Here is a 4-step method for identifying your values. 1. Determine your basic beliefs. Write down any word that feels significant for your personal and professional life. 2 columns. As you go through this list of values. Next, select the best 5 offers from each column and record them on 2 different pieces of paper. Lastly, make a list of all the ways each value appears in your life right now, while also considering concrete steps to correct the values that are out of harmony. Which tasks are feasible right now or soon? Divide them into more manageable, smaller steps. 2. Make your priorities in life clear. Setting priorities helps you make the most use of your time, money, and energy. The writers list 7 essential aspects of life: work, family, marriage or romantic relationship, spiritual and personal development, leisure and social interaction, life management, household chores, budgeting, financial planning, etc., and health and fitness. With the exception of sleeping, eating, and personal hygiene, each of us has 100 waking hours per week. How many hours will you spend on each area based on your values? Does your present situation differ from your ideal allocation? What concrete steps could you take to rebalance this? 3. Pay close attention to your quarterly SMART goals. It is possible to be both present-focused and future-focused at the same time. The secret is to savor each present while planning your future with awareness and to rejoice at each milestone. Set quarterly SMART goals rather than year-long ones that pull you out of the present to accomplish this. Answering the 6 questions of who, what, where, when, which, and why is what SMART stands for. Measurable, using exact times, numbers, or other units to gauge your progress toward the objective. Reachable means going beyond what you believe is feasible. Relevant, in line with your actual desires. Time-bound, your objective has set due dates. To put SMART goals into practice, follow these steps. Determine your priorities and concentrate on 3 to 4 aspects of your life. Concentrate on 3-month goals because life is always changing and long-term objectives can be discouraging. Using your weekly evaluation as a guide, make a daily action plan for the week that takes into account your priorities, commitments, and free time. Take action. Make your goals a project by working backwards from the target date. Schedule time to work on them by determining how much time you have to devote to each one. Make your goals a priority by working on them first thing in the morning or when you are most motivated. And schedule time for individual actions by combining them into one. Keep your goals in the forefront of your mind by reviewing them every day. Assess your quarterly objectives. Have I achieved the intended result? Which tactics were effective and which weren't? Did I give achieving these aims my whole attention? 4. Link your passions and ambitions. Working on something you enjoy gives you energy in all facets of your life and draws in like-minded others who are empowered and self-assured. Take the following actions to discover your passion. Jot down your goals for each aspect of your life. Use online personality tests to learn more about yourself. Begin reading about your hobbies or possible passions. Focus your search to identify the necessary training, successful individuals, pay ranges, and estimated time needed to become proficient in these areas. Give volunteering, a part-time work, or a few days of shadowing a person a try. To facilitate your transition, fund a savings account. Talk to your company about how to handle your existing position, and remain inspired and focused on your big goal by taking everyday action. Chapter 3. Organizing your relationships. Our intimate relationships, whether they be with friends, family, coworkers, or love partners, help us be happy in the long run. Prioritizing the connection, having open lines of communication, resolving conflicts in a healthy way, having mutual trust and respect, having common interests, being emotionally and intellectually intimate, accepting and forgiving one another, and lastly, having physical contact in personal relationships are all components of a high-quality relationship. Here are 4 strategies to strengthen and preserve your relationships, which can directly and favorably affect your attitude. 1. Increase your presence. One way to swiftly get through difficult times in a relationship is to be present and less emotionally reacting. To do this, develop empathy by putting aside your preoccupied thoughts and listening to what they have to say without passing judgment, giving them a sense of security, validation, and understanding. Speak mindfully. During a discussion, focus intently on what you are saying and avoid the need to respond to what someone else is saying or doing. Practice loving kindness in meditation by concentrating on cultivating warmth for other people who are deserving of love and compassion. To prevent such mental anguish and emotional pain, stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, adopt radical self-acceptance, make the necessary changes, and be grateful all the time. 2. Breaking free from the past. You frequently identify with the people in your life now since many of your ideas about the past are connected to interactions with them. To clear the backlog of unfavorable comments on the past, address what you can. Express your pain and feelings, hear their side of the story, extend or request forgiveness, and talk about the future of the relationship. Question your narrative and your perspective. 3. Being mindful with your significant other. The goal of mindfulness is to take charge of your emotions and recognize your experiences, not to suppress or bury them. It can lessen tension and anxiety while enhancing your close relationship with your lover. To do this, make and share the commitment. Discuss with your spouse your intention to adopt a daily mindfulness practice. Be emotionally present by keeping an open mind, demonstrating empathy, and considering your partner's words and body language. Actively listen without planning a response or defense. Be conscious of your reactive feelings, but refrain from acting upon them. Seek lessons from disagreements. 4. Let go of some individuals. The following universal themes indicate that it's time to part ways: physical, verbal, or emotional abuse, persistent poison, betrayal, or dishonesty, incompatibility, conflicting core ideals, or dubious integrity, constant immaturity, manipulating emotions, and dangerous carelessness, mental health problems that remain unresolved or untreated, substance abuse, drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, pornography, a refusal to talk, deal with issues, or make an effort to improve the connection, to leave a relationship that is difficult or draining. Think about the benefits of living without this individual. What if you didn't have to deal with the problems brought on by your conflict with them? Think about the consequences of saying goodbye. They might attempt to hurt or sabotage you. How do you deal with the consequences? You may need to talk about your plan with a therapist, family member, or close friend. Clearly state what goodbye means to you. What kind of communication, if any, do you want to have with them? How frequently? What are you going to stop putting up with from them? Express your intentions without placing blame. Be brief and concentrate on your emotions rather than their shortcomings. Recognize that it is rarely simple or painless and that it may be a process. If it's better to go slowly, give yourself permission to do so. Give yourself permission to grieve. Grief is a perplexing emotion that will flow through you more swiftly if you see it as a normal aspect of letting go. Chapter 4. Organizing your environment. Our environment affects our quality of life. We are frequently overburdened by pointless activities as a result of our reactions to the things around us. To clear your mind and declutter. 1. Make your house simpler. Within a few weeks, your house will be in order if you set aside 10 minutes each day. Therefore, let go of the past and the material things that are weighing you down. 2. Make your digital life simpler. Throughout the day, keep an eye on your digital activity. How and where can you start making cuts? Additionally, spend 10 minutes every day organizing your files and documents and clearing up the clutter in your desktop icons and email inbox. 3. Make your actions simpler. Accept that less is more. Being busy adds to your mental clutter. To simplify your timetable, instead of attempting to squeeze them all in, prioritize your daily priorities. Eliminate the responsibilities you may neglect without suffering serious repercussions. As an alternative, shorten, postpone, or assign them. Concentrate on 3 key daily objectives, but do it with greater purpose, time, and attention. Include a sacrosanct time slot for doing nothing at all. Simply be on time for work. Consider reducing your tendency to work too much, starting with only 1 day per week. 1 full day every week or 1 weekend. Take a digital sabbatical. No access to any internet-connected devices. By working on a task or perfecting a talent, you can harness the power of flow and focus. 4. Make your distractions simpler. Distractions rob us of our time and drive, entangling us in anxiety and self-loathing. To accomplish more, prior to going to bed or waking up, list your top 3 priorities and explain why they are necessary. Prioritize each task, break it down into smaller ones, and estimate how long each will take. To optimize output, plan these subtasks into the most productive time of the day. Before you start working, make sure you have everything you need, including desk organization, water, coffee, and snacks. Switch off your phone and work in an uninterrupted environment. Turn off notifications, block pointless websites, and post a "Do Not Disturb" sign on your door. Start working hard after setting a timer for 25 minutes. Give yourself a brief respite when the timer goes off, but avoid doing anything that may divert your attention from the job at hand, such as answering calls or emails. Take longer, 15 to 25 minutes, breaks between your 3 most critical jobs of the day to work out, relax, or engage in a stress-free conversation. It is best to schedule mindless duties, such as organizing and simple paperwork, during your least productive hours of the day. 5. Make your actions simpler. The following mindful actions can help you become aware and present even when engaging in the most routine tasks. Consume meals and enjoy the satisfaction of healthy digestion and nutrient absorption. Tidy up your home. Concentrate on doing it rather than finishing it. Walk. Focus on the journey and allow walking to be your destination. Take in nature by using all of your senses to pay attention to your surroundings. When exercising, be mindful of your body's movements, posture, and discomfort. Important lessons learned. Everything you feel is based on your thinking. Practice it every day. Meditation and focused breathing techniques might aid in distancing oneself from bothersome feelings and ideas. To take control of your ideas and lessen their influence over you, interrupt, reframe, and challenge them. To create the environment for focused action and self-esteem that keeps you motivated, set goals based on your priorities and fundamental beliefs. To avoid disputes and emotional anguish from interpersonal interactions, be alert and present in your relationships. Maintain organization in your home and online life to eliminate distractions that divert you from your priorities, values, and objectives. Review of the book Declutter Your Mind. As a reader of S.J. Davenport's Declutter Your Mind, Scott, I felt this book was a really good and useful manual for getting mental clarity and streamlining our thinking. The writers offer a variety of methods and approaches to help readers focus better, feel less stressed, and clear their minds. For major themes, mindfulness, goal setting, simplification, and the formation of healthy habits form the framework of the book. By taking care of these important areas of our lives, we may establish a more orderly and tranquil mental space. The book is filled with real-life examples and practical guidance, and Davenport and Scott's writing style is captivating and easy to follow. My ability to focus, make decisions, and remain composed in the face of everyday difficulties significantly improved as I put the strategies discussed in the book into practice. The value of mindfulness and being in the present moment is among the most important lessons I took away from this book. We may better handle stress and design a more balanced and satisfying existence by developing awareness of our thoughts and feelings. To sum up, anyone who wants to enhance their mental health and get more clarity and attention should read Declutter Your Mind. Davenport, Barry, and S.J. Scott offers useful guidance and doable tactics that have the power to change your perspective and, eventually, your life. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the pages of Declutter Your Mind. I hope this summary has piqued your interest and inspired you to pick up this book. Whether you're a seasoned reader or a budding bookworm, There's something for everyone in this captivating story. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the book and this video. Did I miss anything important? What did you think of the ending? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more bookish treasures. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing this video with your friends and family. Until next time, happy reading!